好好好，调的感觉差不多了，我们先这样子试试看，有什么问题再说，就先这么做吧。呢？那个他那样子，那个声音是有的吗？刚刚是有跑声音出来的吗？还是没有啊？看一下。哦，好，开始 ，Go。
You have what we came for?
I just want to look around a little. I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, Sonny. Then grab your map and let's hit the road.
You're getting older, Marty. You look like shit.
Ah, gee, thanks.
I thought angels don't grow old.
Ah, leave it, will you?
Sure. Boo-hoo.
笑成这样子。
Why are you staring at me like that?
I was just thinking about... what the hell are we looking for anyway?
Jeez, old bird. You want to look around, remember?
No, I mean figuratively.
Oh, well then it's a good question. Hanged if I know.
Thanks for your help, partner. It's a pleasure to work with you again.
Ah, don't mention it, boss.
开始觉得不是很安心，想要，Can we 视窗化？哦，可以耶。等一下哦，我们先回到这边，然后我调成视窗化好了，这样子我比较安心一点点，因为它那个动不动就给我有点怪怪的。我看不到我那个灯，我好像会有一点目前会有一点不安，很抱歉，现在有点龟毛毛的调来调去。继续。
Why are you staring at me like that?
I was... No.
Oh. Don't mention...
这是之前看过。
My wife took all the good one. You know, this... Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air.
我之前看过这个对话了吧？
The smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us.
No? Yeah, no
没错，
shit.
看过了。
I suppose 2 shots...
Have you started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realized I'd have to leave everything to you, so clock that.
Pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty. I'm gonna clean up. Maybe in another lifetime, old bird.
So this is them.
Yeah, the wild gentlemen. They were role models.
看过了。哦，不是看过这个吗？
Those guys were something, huh?
Nowadays, I don't know what they were, or what I believed they were.
Say, Boss Bird, did you read poetry now?
No. Why?
Because you're going nuts.
Well, thanks.
The old days. You know, I miss him sometimes.
What? The hype? Us as celebrity cops?
Nah, the work, the buzz, the phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job. And of course, you pick it up every clucking time.
I'm not sure it's healthy to enjoy that.
Hey, no healthy animal becomes a cop in Clawville.
Yeah, true.
Choo choo.
Ah, man, I can't imagine how you feel. The only good thing you ever had, huh?
Shut up, Marty.
Sure. She was the one, right? I mean, the one.
The one.
Marty, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a single word. Are we clear?
Jeez, calm down, boss bird.
Marty 真的是很皮
She was
耶
the one, right? Who's that shaggy creature?
That's M.B. Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is.
啊，完全就是一个老人跟一个很皮的年轻人的对话。我真不知道他是谁啊，你干嘛、
I know. He's the guy who smuggled cocaine in his prosthetic leg, isn't he?
One more word about Mr. Davis, Marty, and I'm gonna wring that ham-sized neck of yours.
You don't have to cock a doodle immediately, you know. I'm just clucking with you, okay? I know. He's the guy who's... I didn't know he used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
It's history, so back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, boss bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Yeah, got it. You weren't an orphan, were you? That would explain a lot, you know? You've never talked about your family.
No, I wasn't an orphan. My parents are dead, but most of my family still lives somewhere in Averia.
Then what the hell still keeps you in Clawville? There's nothing remotely good here, especially nothing as good as a family.
I had my own family, Marty. Not anymore. And Clawville is my home, like it or not, because that's what I deserve.
Ooh, okay, I get it.
It's like it wasn't even us.
You're not becoming sentimental, are you?
No, I mean, we were suckers for sure, but looking back now, I feel at least we knew what we wanted.
I still know what I want.
And what do you want, Marty?
A lovely wedding and a long honeymoon. Laura deserves it. And I also want Blood Boil's job.
A rooster's never gonna be police chief, Marty. Not at this time. Not in this place.
Thanks for putting me in my place all the time. I hope you don't call me again for another 5 years.
哎呀，跟老人讲话都是这样子的啦，那很正常。
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure, you could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Why am I not surprised? When was the last time you've slept in your bedroom?
I don't know. I'm not sure I'd even recognize it anymore.
You're hopeless, boss.
I guess you're right.
我来
Just a bunch of you.
问问 Marty 事情好了。
Have you been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
哇，感觉就是要搞事哎，讲成这样子就是，我是一定会搞事的啊，真的不需要伪装一下再进去。
So she just turned up with a message on this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored, or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure. So the Tsar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so. Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
连我的枪都
Sinclair's
有
doing fine, thanks. Anyway,
取名
you
字
still
哦。
talk to your guns?
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
I can't believe you're
怎么要
allowed to
歧
walk
视人家
around
的植
freely,
物？
Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
怎么样？你可以跟你的枪聊天，你的枪有灵魂，然后人家的植物就没有灵魂吗？为什么要歧视人家的植物？万物皆有灵魂呐、你说它有，它就有。由村中最具影响力且最富有的4只动物所组成的民间组织867年那场大火几乎把利爪氏从荒野世界地表抹除了，而荒野绅士正是在那个时候介入，用尽他们所有的钱财和影响力重建了这座城市。他们都是英雄，或者至少都被认为是英雄。也有些人认为那场大火就是他们造成的，一切都是国家阴谋的冰山一角。最现实的可能就是我们也永远也不会知道真相。一个只有鸟类居住的国家，这是个风景如画、由民主议会统治的现代化地方。它与两大洋接壤，其经济主要建立在空运、商业以及空中军事的基础上。这个国家几乎与其他所有国家都保持着中立的关系。在已知的历史上，除了肉食大战时期，它一直保持着这种立场。所以就是有点像瑞士的中立国嘛。在肉食战争以及随之而来的经济危机爆发后不久，即893年一场大火几乎摧毁了整个利爪市。这场大火源于属景区，即便是泰姆士河也无法阻挡其蔓延。它就如同烈火地狱般，火势过后，整个城市几乎被烧成了平地。肉食战争是什么东西呀？皮革和皮草曾经是高端时尚的象征，但现如今，尤其在利爪市，真皮革和皮草已经相当少见了。穿这类衣服并不完全违法，前提是你买得起。但说的委婉点，这是相当不体面的，因为像他们草食动物可以好好活着吧？你要穿皮草，就等于你把人有点像你把人皮穿在身上，蛮奇怪的吧？的那种概念吧，然后大家都是市民啊。这是什么？哦，我的包包啊！去别的地方逛逛。
The hot dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
对，煎饼之
Are
等
you。sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hot Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray. Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right. That sign gives me the creeps.
I'm not surprised.
啊，这么短，没有别的了吗？
That sign.
I'm not surprised. Peaceful, isn't it?
'Cause the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird.
他跟他的小乐趣好像就是动不动就叫他 shut up。Shut up, Marty.
Even though it's a mess, I still can't imagine living anyplace else.
You know what? I envy you for that.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Roachtown always gives me the creeps.
Hey, don't call it that. It's not okay. Whatever happened here, it's still the cobbler district.
Old memories?
We used to live here a while with my mother. There used to be a small ice cream shop around here and a baker. The whole area smelled like fresh bread. Smelled like home.
How could we turn it into a slum?
Good question.
冰窟的英文是什么啊 ？slum 吗？还是 snum？
Let's pray to the gods we'll never have to work here again. Do you remember that case with that fly called Novak?
Great wild ones. How could I ever forget that? Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
It's sad that everything's rotting away.
It is, especially a beauty like that.
Yeah.
Once this broken-down old car was new and shiny. Am I a broken-down old car too?
我觉得年纪老哦，不见得就是破车啊。年纪大归年纪大嘛，也可以是很好的车啊，保养得宜的
Let's
话。
pray to the gods we'll never have to work here.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the hive.
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Maybe he can't understand what we're saying.
Or he just
太
doesn't
歧
want
视
to
了
talk
吧
to us. Which I can understand, considering how most of the animals treat these poor bastards.
Indifference is almost as harmful, Sonny.
You think I'm indifferent about the insect issue?
I didn't say that, boss.
I'm not indifferent. I just think we've simply gone too far to even make it right.
It's never too late to change, Sonny.
I hope you're right.
Is that the Kite and Blues?
I think so. It has a unique sound to it, that's for sure.
I'd like to visit the hive again when things lighten up a little.
Yeah, and when they welcome cops again.
Yeah, right. Is that the Kite and Blue?
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
完全无视哎。
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm
太没礼
saying.
貌了吧，这两个
Or
人。
he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
这两个人直接在人家面前讲超大声悄悄话，哎，太没礼貌了吧？
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view. Poor Bug Eyes.
这是什么 ？Fly in the soup, a soup. Fly in the soup.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
好恶哦、吃别人小孩耶，好恶心哦。他们虽然住在就是应该算是说是贫民窟的那个Hive那个地方，可是他们还算是不能算是，那要怎么界定啊？就是不同种族，但是也还算是同类吧。虽然看这个时空背景，应该是就是还是有蛮多人不能接受这件事情，就有点像种族歧视那种感觉啊。可是就算是不同种族，他们也是有在算是有在交流吧。还吃人家小孩，好恶哦、我真的觉得好恶心哦、我吐了。
Zip is a tricky little son of a bitch. He always has been. But seeing this, I didn't know him to be like this.
Me neither, Marty. But maybe this neighborhood changed him. Or the city.
Yeah, maybe.
This makes the bile rise in my waddle.
Yeah, me too.
This makes the bile...
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
哦，可以点歌是不是？让我看看。Let me see 呀。淋雨大镖客，死无对证，咬我一口，宝贝，我的城市在燃烧，一丝怀疑，不是所有警察都是猪。啊，怎么点？哦，这首叫《淋雨大镖客》。为什么这首叫死无对证呢？ 你的城市在燃烧还蛮好听的哦。现在网络有点不太稳哦，会有点卡卡的哦。让我听一下音乐哦，因为现在就是网络有点不是很稳，会有点卡卡，忍耐一下。但是我想要听一下这个音乐，很好听哎。意识怀疑好像就还好，我蛮喜欢刚刚那个我的城市安装安装的。我的城市在燃烧还是什么的？好，我稍微等一下，就是网络比较稳定的状况哦。哦，等一下。
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking. In another life, I'd love to be a rock star.
You're already one, Marty. For me.
Ah, thanks, boss.
Kids these days and their crazy music. What would old M.B. Davis say to this garbage?
The
highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
对于这种好吃好喝的东西齁，你就吃就喝就好了，不要多问，也不要多看，就是这样子。在台湾也是这样。
Ah, this will do.
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
That's right.
Someone once said that everything's backwards in Clawville. The beer's always warm and the coffee's always cold. Well, I guess I'm starting to understand what he meant.
看个菜单啊，他会翻译给我吗？
You still don't eat meat, old man?
果然是不会。
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
其实我支持 Marty 耶，就 你可以吃啊，而且它好吃啊，为什么不吃呢？就吃吃看啊，说不定你会喜欢呢。你也不用把它当成素肉嘛，就把它当成就是它的名字叫素肉而已，你就吃啊，说不定你很喜欢呢，对不对？看一下它的菜单好了，它是 snack and coffee， 什么？我不太会看这种花体字，我还真是不太会看。我看一下 ，almost ham and tomato toasted sandwich with， 这是什么啊 ？Sufficient meat 吗 ？SYNFA， 这是什么？看不懂哎，完蛋！是假肉的意思吗？素肉的意思吗？啊，这是什么？花西吗 ？Meat and cheese， 这是 toast sandwich 跟那个不知道是什么肉，应该是素肉的意思吧 ？Oh but bacon and chocolate。他的那个菜单内容其实写的有点简略，他都写说就是 toasted sandwich， 可是你就不知道那个 sandwich 里面的内容应该是什么，就是它上面写的 bacon and chocolate 吗？培根加巧克力的三明治，然后那个。Bacon 是素肉这样子的意思吗 ？All for bao 什么啊 ？Gan cake 吗 ？Cakes Gan cake is 有一点peanut souffle， 舒芙蕾做成花生口味的，哦，好像这样子发得起来吗？它这样长高长得起来吗 ？peanut 是它应该是要，它是加碎坚果在里面吗？脆坚果在里面这样发得起来吗？那个苏芙蕾长得高吗？哦 ，It's like 而且也搞不清楚它的这个这样子算贵还是不贵。它最后一个居然是 hot dog， 可是它居然开头是一个 normal size hot dog， 它给我2个 hot dog， 它是 hot dog， 是他们的招牌 hot dog 吧，所以也只是 normal size 而已啊。哦，它咖啡10块钱，不知道该怎么评价这个菜单。如果不是花体字的话就好了，可以看快一点，看得好吃力哦。什么 fuck the king？ 哎，我不是 fork， 怎么突然讲出了 不雅文字
Wise
呢？
words, pal. Wise word. Well, that's a good question, pal.
看一下 Where all the colors go 是自己在臭自己是不是？但是如果可以的话，这些东西为什么不给一点翻译呢？如果就是都有翻译的话，应该可以更轻松愉快一点吧。因为你就会很想知道啊，很想知道那到底是什么，他都给你查看了，那你就要花时间去看。可能我就是一个没有那么勤劳的人吧，不甚用功，然后那个爬起来看他就觉得有点累。好奇心驱使我爬起来，但爬起来觉得好累哦。好，我们来跟奇普聊聊
He sure
天。
didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
You think he might know something about the case?
He knows almost everybody in this city. At least he used to once. Let's see if he still does. When I first arrested him, he was barely 14 years old. I was a rookie cop. Who would have thought we'd end up like this? When I first arrested...
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell. Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
也有可能是吸毒啊。
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
像过去一样是什么意思？过去我是怎么跟他合作的？
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha. right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for this straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
You sure talk a lot.
And maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me. What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
Would you take even that away from me?
笑死！那你不如就放他们进来嘛，他们进来至少是一群进来，你可以赚一群的钱呐、总比都没有人好吧？
What's this no...
What do you think?
好了，我们来问问他吧。
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
What's your beak? 很可爱耶。
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why?
他就不想工作？哪有？他想要开一家新的咖啡店呢，还有不想工作的哦。他应该是怕老婆担心吧？他那个手上有那个婚戒啊，虽然不知道他老婆是谁。
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
好像有点危险。
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in
笑
my life.
死！想要关心人还被臭，而且
And what
也
are
不一
your
定，他
plans?
说不定是臭
Dying
他，
behind the bar?
臭他脸那个浣熊下面有两个黑
A
色
couple.
的。
Yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
怎么这么好笑啊？笑到受不了。
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
这个浣熊，这个 Zip 没有把他们两个扁一顿，真的是很善良哎。上次两个警察来我店里，就把我店整个拆了，然后我还要重新弄一个，重新弄一个我还没客人，我真的是走进来看到他们两个走进来，我就把他们两个扁到粘在地板上哎。还在那边跟他好声好气。 我那个门还
What's
没按
that
第二次。
smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
Zip once had Marty do the dishes because he tried to take off without paying. That was one of the best days of my life.
太坏了吧！马体真是一个坏宝贝。我要看这个了。看，Natasha， 我们来看一下 Natasha 在干嘛？他曾是百万富翁的歌坛红人，后来在伊本的赞助下，他成了那里的老板。然而在此之前的经历，人们就知之甚少了。这很正常啊，就是红之前也不知道他在干嘛嘛。他最近的行为很奇怪，就好像打算要金盆洗手，开始过着一种简单而快乐的生活一样。这本身不是什么问题，但这不像是他的风格。简单而快乐吗？他是把他的财产都转给后续的人了啦。可是这样就简单而快乐吗？他就是在发呆呀。这样有简单而快乐吗？感觉吸毒的人也是这样子啊，就不知道自己在干嘛，应该吧？不过这剧情看起来他应该是谈恋爱了啊！好喜欢娜塔莎哦，我想要做一个平凡的人，跟他在一起，好想。好，奇普 H 墨菲，他是浣熊，他是北美浣熊哦。男，特征几年下来，这个昔日的老对头慢慢变成了今天的好朋友。他真的是你的好朋友，真的是你把他店拆了，他居然没有把你扁到粘在地板上，真是好朋友。他以前是个三流小混混，不过被黑帮驱逐了。现在他在破败的路边休息区做着全城最好的咖啡。对了，他还是个相当有用的警察线人。奇普老了，不过他的关系网还在，所以不管什么事情都值得去问下他。但时间确实也在他身上留下了痕迹。几年前，奇普还在给伊本跑腿送信，那个时候他已经是警方的线人了，所以他可能一直在为两边做事。卑鄙的小混蛋！哇，听这个结尾听起来你就很爱他。我这么说是很合逻辑的吧？看一下哦，下一个地点，肉类替代品或是肉类替代品或肉类替代食品的出现，这两者有什么不同吗？是已经做成可吃的跟生的差别吗？是这样吗？不是很懂。好，使降低整个荒野世界的肉类消费、掠食行为以及同类相食的行为成为了可能。这些产品如今很流行，不仅深受掠食种的欢迎，而且其他各类动物也颇为青睐。看一下。meat replacement or meat substitute foods。的确，差不多就是那样子，跟刚刚理解的差不多的意思。这是什么？米克是伊本卫斯勒最臭名昭著的爪牙之一，他因残忍的本性获得了许多恐怖的绰号。桑尼和马蒂以前也和米克有过交集，而他们也是费了不少力气才得以保全性命。所以上次的枪战是因为这个米克吗？好了，好像可以闪。这个地方好像看完了。噔噔噔噔噔噔， 哦，询问。
You have what we came for?
I just
哦，
want
这
to.
个一样。那我还有什么？这边还有
Why
什
are
么
you
没看
staring
完
at
的
me
吗？
like that?
I was just thinking about. What the hell are we looking for anyway?
Jeez, old bird. You want to look around, remember?
No, I mean figuratively.
Oh, well, then it's a good question. Hanged if I know.
Thanks for your help, partner. It's a pleasure to work with you again.
Don't mention it, boss.
A long time ago, when an animal was starving, they bit someone. Worst case, they killed or ate them. That's being a predator, isn't it? And that was our job.
Yeah? What are you getting at?
Well, it's not the case anymore. Animals are eating each other out of pleasure. It's a poison. They're losing their minds.
Ah, Sonny. We just got old. That's all.
It's not that simple, Marty.
If you say so.
Of all that's furry, I should be my wife to.
Why are you staring at me like that?
很酷。
You have what we came for?
Just a bunch of.
还有什么呢？电话没有什么电话号码可以打的。
Maybe I'm really gonna. I suppose 2 shots.
这些东西也都拿过了。
Maybe in a. Nothing interesting.
哦，好像这边没什么东西，我来看一下刚刚那个啥东东。哎，我不是有捡到一本额外的不知道什么东西吗？怎么没有啊？我要在哪里可以看到那个东西？嗯？嗯？没有那个哦，没有刚刚捡到那个什么额外内容可以看哦。怎么这样子？再去跳狗稍微看一下好了。
Ah, is that the kite in blue? Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music.
好像没有东西可以那个耶。好吧，那我们现在要去，哦，这就是我住的地方吗？现在应该要去沙皇俱乐部，还是要去警察局嘞？去俱乐部好了，他们是说要去俱乐部嘛，我们就去俱乐部里面晃一晃。等一下，因为我等一下倒垃圾了。I guess 我们先休息一下，等倒完垃圾再说。因为直接有现在进去的话，应该卡到我倒垃圾的时间。好，先休息一下，吃个东西，或是 OK， 到时候边吃边开之类的。总之要等我倒完垃圾。OK， 先这样子。早上先开到这，下午继续。